What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Soak City Gaming. We got the Seattle Kraken versus the Anaheim Mighty Ducks here in this Arrowhead pond. Looking to get it going. I didn't even realize Anaheim was in California. There goes the Ducks. I love the orange uniforms on the Ducks. You know, it's different than like the blue, pink, the black. It looks pretty interesting. And once again, this graphics mod is fantastic by DJ Neo. Updated the uniforms, updated the graphics. I went and played 2K8. Yeah, he definitely touched these graphics. So big shout out to DJ Neo. We're gonna start it off number 2 being crushed. 29 trying to combat 91. 91 looking to get something, but it was a nice slap out of the puck, out of the stick of bro. Look at the navigator on the helmet. 91 squaring off against him. Not going to win that face-off. Clark getting hit. Number 2 going to recover the puck. 20 trying to get it. Seattle Krakens are going for that puck. He's going to stick it out of the way. Fighting for the position, and Clark's going to deliver a hit. Clark pushing the base, going to fire one off. Not going to get it. Goalie's going to stick that thing out. Anaheim Ducks were fighting to get it back, and they finally did. Throwing it over to 77. Dodging out of the way of the defender. We're going to throw a bad pass. He's going to be met by 17 with a check. Clark trying to slow it down now. Being chased from behind. He's going to throw it back. Whoa. Going to press 17 up against the pins, but now Clark's pressing him up against the pins. Fighting each other. Pushing. There's a lot of pushing and a lot of shoving going on out there. Clark going to deliver a nasty hit. Throws it over to 62. 62's going to fire it the other way. Still going to get recovered, but nice hit there by 7. Nice defense by both. They're both not letting that puck really leave anywhere. The Seattle Krakens can't even get any shots off. Anaheim Ducks going to recover the puck, and they're going to shoot. He's going to get pushed behind the net. Now Clark has it, taking it up. He's dribbling around, trying to find an opening. He is going to throw it, going to deliver it back to his teammate to try to get something, but not able to get anything going there. Clark's going to get sticked by number 3. Still recovered it back, but he's going to get pushed. Physicality is high. Anaheim Ducks taking it, threw it down all the way to the Seattle Kraken territory. 62 looking to recover the puck, but he was not able to immediately, being shoved. Stevenson's going to throw the puck up into the Anaheim Duck territory, where they're met by 2 Krakens trying to steal that puck aggressively. Stevenson going to deliver a hit there. They're chasing them down, doing whatever they can do to get the puck. He's throwing elbows at him. That's Kako there throwing elbows. Still pressing each other around. Lots of pinning on the board too. Like, they're not leaving this bottom spot. The 64, I really thought he should have took it. He was on the fast break. It would have been the best time, but he's going to try to fire again. Going to get laid out by number 9. Goalie had to poke check that thing out. They threw it to him on accident. Kako recovered it. He's looking by himself. He's shy. He fired one off and got hit right as he slap shotted it. Look at this replay here. As soon as he hit that thing, he got hit. Now Anaheim Ducks are going to take that face off. They're going to try to fire one off immediately. Would have been good to catch the goalie lacking, but 25 is racing for the horizon. Not able to get that shot off. He tried to do like a backhand stick shot. He probably should have just regularly shot that. Anaheim Ducks going to throw it into their goalie so he can freeze that puck. Smart move, because the attack was about to start. We got Wright in at right wing. Anaheim Ducks are going to take another face-off, so that's about like 2-1 there. 19 getting sticked, it seems like. Going to try to fire it off. He got the stick in the way. He's really using that stick out there. Going to fire one off. Not able to get it. They're all over the goalie right now. McTavish, 82 games played last year with 8 goals, 14 assists. Now that's 3-1 face-offs here. Looking for the Ducks to win this one again. Going to make it 3-2 after the Krakens take that one. Wright going to get shouldered there. Throwing it around. He's going to push him back. You push me, I'll push you back. Deliver what you reap what you sow, bro. Kraken's looking to get something going, not able to do it. Wright's going to chase it down, but he just missed by a little bit. Trying to dive at 51 to knock it out of the way. Throws it over. They're passing that puck right now, but he's going to trip up and lose the puck. 19 has it, trying to loop around the net. It was a nice move right there by 19. He went to go and do a loop around, but before he got to the loop around, he looped around and shot it from the side that he entered. So it was a pretty good attempt to fake out. He got dropped right after trying to make that move. Out here in the Honda Center. Look at this. Just look at the ice. It looks good. The barricade, the boards. Like what a nice mod, bro. Anaheim looking to take this face-off here, but let's see if the Krakens can tie it up. They are going to do it again and win. 74 looking is going to throw it over there to the side. Has a lot of time. Tried to fire one off. Not able to get it. Tovnin trying to recover it so he could fire off a shot. Not able, but they are putting pressure on the Ducks right now. There's only two guys on the Ducks really trying to stop them right now. Seattle Krakens are going to recover it. Tovnin going to fire one off. Not able to get that shot. Going to try to put some pressure on the goalie. He is going to still pass it out. 38 is going to hit him. Now, it's nice that these Kraken are putting pressure on them. You know, they've spent at least 4 minutes attacking on their end. Looking like they're going to try to shield him there. He's making a run for it. Some bad positioning, though, I'll say. They always go to that right side. No one shoots anything. That was a nice attempt there. Tried to fake him out. Started protecting the puck. Moved it back to the right side and fired that thing off. Riker Evans, 4 games played with 1 goal, 1 assist last season. Now we have 3 minutes and 37 seconds left here in this first quarter. We are tied 0-0. A very defensive game on both parts. '91 looking to get a win here over the Kraken. Not going to get that win. Krakens are able to fire off, but it hit one of the defenders of the Ducks. 19 has it. Going to pass it backwards on that right side. Going to get that stick in the way. And that's going to get dislodged. The Kraken have been really winning these face-offs lately, and they're going to win another one. Looking to get something going. Threw it over at the wall weirdly. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish there. 91's going to have it for the Ducks. Racing, he's right there by himself. He did get hit last minute. I thought he could have just fired it off. Looks like we're going to have a fight between Clark and Vetrano. Clark going to hit him with an uppercut, but he got punched immediately. But Clark's throwing those elbows. He's throwing uppercuts. I mean, fuck. Like, 3 of them, and he cleaned them. I don't think he touched Clark one time, and it seems like it didn't even hit his health bar. What? I mean, there's been a lot of intensity tonight, so I will say it makes sense, but the amount of, like, just haymakers that Clark was throwing, it's like, how long has this been brewing up? This is the first time I'm thinking that you guys played. This might be the second time these guys met. Clark has it. It's amazing that you can fight on the ice and then get back on. Well, we love to know rules here. Seattle Kraken back inside of the Duck territory. Trying to throw it in, not able to. If I can't shoot it in, I'm going to throw it in. That's what a lot of these guys resort to. Clark's going to chase him down, pushes him in the back, trying to stop it from leaving the Duck territory. They're all fighting for it. 17 has it, throws it to 64. 64 to 45. They're racing against 3 defenders. Now all the Krakens are here meeting them. I'm going to try to loop around. Nice attempt there by 6. He stole it. Now the Krakens are taking it down to Duck territory. Looking to get a shot off. He threw it. If only his teammate could have recovered it, he could have slap shot it. Going to push him before he can even attempt to do that. 45 going to get laid down, but 64 recovers the puck. Throws it over to 17. It was a nice race. Not able to get anything going, though. Krakens are going to take it down. We got 15 seconds left here. Looking to get one last shot off. Going to shoot it. Nothing's going to happen. Clark fighting for it. Going to fire one off. Still not able to. Poke that stick out of there. Poke that puck out of there. Nasty hit delivered on 29, and we're going to end that first period. Here on Sportsnet, we love hockey. Great first quarter by both teams. We're going to look at them. 7 shots from the Krakens. They're putting on the pressure. 7 saves, though, from the goal for the Ducks. So, you know, Kraken aren't able to get anything off. And they're controlling most of the tempo. Very defensive game. Here we go. We got our Kai Clark right there stretching it out before they go back into the quarter period. And Schwartz. Starting off this second period, Seattle Kraken are going to win another faceoff. This is working in their advantage here. As long as they can keep winning these, they can keep putting pressure down on the Anaheim Ducks. Clark's going to try to get that. He's getting pushed up by 64. Struggling to get the puck. Now the Ducks are putting on the pressure, trying to bring it back to the Kraken territory. 29 chasing it down, being pressed up against the boards by 17. Clark going to go and try to hit him to free up his mans. Ducks trying to fire one off. 17 jarred that puck out of there. Being chased down. McMahon get pushed in the back there. 64 going to get slaughtered. 17 recovers it for the Kraken. The battle of 17s, they're fighting each other for it. Tried to throw it to Clark, but Clark just missed. What a hit right there. Clark gets bumped. Stick's going to fly to the left side of the Kraken territory. Of the Duck territory. They're trying to get it out of there. Chasing them down right now. He's shielding them from everybody. Bro's giving prime blocks. Prime blocks in hockey are crazy. Going to get his stick in the way of that puck. Clark racing for it. Going to get pressed. Oh, but Clark's going to press him back. You know, he already had a fight. He's dropping everybody over there. Nice spin around by Clark. Going to fire one off. Not going to go in. Clark trying to get right back to the rebound. He's trying to free up some stuff there. 62. Going to pass it over. Clark is going to hit someone else. They didn't like that. Gudis is going to fight Clark. Clark landing a hit already. It was a nice left punch. Grabbed onto him. Oh, he punched Clark's helmet off, but Clark's throwing the elbows again. The uppercuts. Trying to get him. He's dodging Clark. Clark going to still throw those elbows. I keep saying elbows. They look like elbows, damn it. Struggling to hit each other. He is going to punch Clark right there with like a right. Oh, he dropped Clark. Clark's going to go down. He might have won the first fight, but I don't think you can spank the whole roster. Leave it to him and SSJ Little Rock. They will both try. Lots of just ruthless aggression here, you know. It's a very, very intense sport, and them removing the rules and allowing SSJ Little Rock, an alcoholic, to be in the league. It's looking like there's going to be a lot of fights sometimes. Tolvanen tried to race and get him, couldn't get there, but looked like I couldn't catch that guy. 64 gonna push 20 in the back. That's Tolvanen. He's gonna race for it, gonna spin around, try to fire one off. Not able to get that shot. Going back down into the Kraken's territory. He's going to beat the defender and try to get a shot off. Not able to get it. Goalie's going to poke that out. They're fighting for position and now all trying to get that puck. 17 trying to recover, being slammed up against the boards. Tolvanen taking it down to the Duck territory. Going to fire it off, but it got blocked. He's going to fire another one off. Goalie blocked it. 41 skating backwards. He's going to get beat there. Fires one off. Not a best position to shoot that shot in, but I understand getting it. 20 by himself. Gets pushed in the back last minute by 98. It's a great recovery effort from him to get back into the play and jar that puck loose in the danger zone. Now we have 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second period. And the Kraken are really getting it going now. They're all firing off. 45 is going to meet him there with a check up against the boards. Goalie's going to freeze this here. Putting that pressure on Lucas Dostal. I think he's ready for the challenge. He's been stopping a lot of them tonight, and they've been firing, early on first period, 7 to 2 shots. It's a big difference. All the pressure's on him. 91 diving to get that stick in the way. Kako going to deliver a hit on 3 behind the back there, fighting for that positioning. He's going to loop around. He's firing off. Not able to get it. Tried to give a recovery shot. Not able to do that second chance point there. They are going to recover, but he got dropped there. McMahon's going to catch that one and throw it over. Firing it off. It's going to loop around behind the goalie of the Ducks. Kako really trying to get it. 9, Stevenson. He's pressing Kako and Stevenson together. I think we've seen them together earlier, and they're pressing everyone as a team. I think that was McMahon. I'm hard at seeing. Kako going to fire one off. Not able to get that. What a collision right there. He's going to press him back, push him back on the ground. He said, dude, don't bump into me. Get on the floor, bro. What amazing skating by these guys. So for this high intensity, I think that was a hit there. I can't tell if he sent them flying into the barricade or not. We're looping around the Kraken territory with 6 minutes left in this second period. 6 going to recover that puck for the Kraken, but they're losing it all over. Kako trying to beat him. He's got the stick in the way. He tried to press it in right by that goalie's left foot there. It looked like he almost would have got it, but that stick seemed like it shot the puck into the air. What an amazing defensive effort there. But the Ducks are now on the attack. He tripped them. It's the only thing you could do in that situation, I swear. Throwing it up. The Ducks are trying to keep the pressure on them. They're keeping it from there. So, well, nope, not anymore. They're back over here firing off. Kako trying to spin his way out of it, not able to escape the defense here of the Ducks. But they are trying to put that pressure on the goalie. Not going to be able to. Now the Ducks are able to fire a shot off. It's going to bounce off the right side of the goalie. Nice offensive. He's trying to protect the puck, and now he's beating his people. Nice spin around. Not able to throw that shot in there. He tried to just quickly fire it off. 3 minutes in the second period. 55 taking it down by himself. He has 2 defenders next to him. He's going to fire off anyway. Just went right over the net. Ducks taking it back. He beats his defender. Looped around, got caught in the middle. Was hoping he would have been able to fire a shot off. Just did not have the time. Too much defense being played here on both ends. Tried to juke him and got pressed. Called his bluff. 7's going to get met up against the boards. Not going to fall, though. Crazy. He came in with such speed. He's going to trip him again. We'll be surprised if no one else gets mad enough to fight. Clark has it. Clark's just up against the boards. I don't know what he was doing there. Going to get his stick in the way, though. Kind of made up for the play. Looping. Throws the guy into the stands. Clark being aggressive. What a nice dive there by 19. Laying him out. Recovering that puck. 55's going to throw it to Clark. Clark trying to dribble his way out. Spinning again. Trying to have that opening in the middle. Trying to slice the middle, but he got bumped. And then he got pushed over again. We got 20 seconds left here in the second period. Going to go behind the net. Going to throw it up, but not able to find his teammate. Giving Clark almost an opening, and Clark's going to fire, but get pressed. Good shot attempt there by Clark. Just not able to get it here late in the second period. Nice save there, pressing them in the back. Not letting anything go. They're just going to fight it out until the end of the period. And that's going to bring us to the end of the period. Still 0-0 scoreless game here between the Seattle Kraken and the Anaheim Ducks in the Honda Center. Kraken are going to win that. Now they are in the Duck territory here. Trying to keep it over here. Clark's going to fire it off he fired it from the blue line. Almost a half-court shot by Clark. It would have been crazy if it would have went in. Trying to create something. He's skating backwards, trying to get away from the defender. Did work in his favor. That was kind of cool seeing it. 17 going to stop in his tracks. Getting that stick in the way. Nice defense there by the Seattle Kraken. Looking and pushing the pace. Him and Clark switching back and forth. Clark's going to fly off, but it got hit by the Anaheim Duck defender. A lot of these guys are using their bodies. I'm telling you, they're going home beaten and bruised. You know, get hit by that puck and your rib cage turns into Timbits from Tim Horton. Clark gonna get flattened. Nice hit put there on 45. They're all attacking the Duck defenders. Clark trying to get it. Sticking that thing in there. Gonna get punched. Literally punched. Clark hit his teammate, giving him an opening. He did get back in there and got that stick in there, but Clark got flipped right there. Meeting 17 right behind the net before he can try to do the loop around. It was good awareness there by the Ducks. Clark dribbling it, trying to fire off a shot, but he's going to lose it, sending it down to the Kraken territory by the Ducks. Is he going to be able to loop around? He got tripped up right before he could get there. Fighting each other over the positioning again, shoving and shoving. 45 is going to be pressed up against the wall. Looks like by McMahon. Nice attempt to push him up against the board to stop him from getting to the puck. Clark's going to have it. He's skating slow. Going to try to fire one off. Not able to. He tried to fire one off. Not able to get it, but it was a good attempt there. Going to put more pressure on the Anaheim Ducks. Freezing that puck here in their territory. Beckett sink. Couldn't read that fast enough. Clark almost had that face-off, but he lost the puck last minute. 64 going to get pushed. Recovered by 45. He's going to try to slap shot it, and he missed it. Clark tweaking out, trying to get the puck. Going to try to avoid the defender. Throws it over. Can't get that off. You know, they're really blocking that middle part. They're going to have to start taking shots from the outside if they're going to want to score. Really defensive game, though. It's hard to find opening. You would have hoped that if they launched it in the air, you would have hoped it would have just accidentally went in. Would have been spectacular to see. You can't convince me that someone would have actually tried to do it and succeeded. Not the little CZs. Stevenson looking. We got Lindgren, who's 55. Stevenson's 9. Kako. Looks like I can't see that one. Going to be a win here for the Kraken. 84 is Kako. Going to slam him up against the boards. What defense by Kako. You can expect that from him every game, to be getting the stick involved, be physical. I don't think I've seen him fight in a minute, though. What a hit there. Dart that thing out. Kako looking. He's going to dribble it. Knock the puck in the air to get away from them. Trying to press the right side. He should have. I know if you go left, you get hit. So it probably was messing with him. Going to try to get a quick pass to assist his mans, but he wasn't able to launch it in enough time. 7 going to steal it and throw it over to his goalie. That was a lax throw. Nice protection of the puck there, but 7's going to be pressed up against the boards. Going to throw it back. 7 has it for the Ducks. Going to take it and get pressed by number 12. Kako going to deliver a hit, trying to free up an opportunity there. They're going to get it. They're going to launch it to the territory of the Anaheim Ducks. They're pressing, not letting Kako get anywhere. He's throwing elbows at him, trying to draw him loose. 29 going to give up on the puck there. 20 going to recover for the Ducks, but get tripped up by Kako. Kako trying to fight for it. Pressing them in the back there. Able to get it. Fires one off. Not able to hit that shot. He's going to get slammed up against the boards by 98. Ducks taking it the other way. Schwartz getting his stick in there. Knocking it out of the way. Pressing them down. Throwing it over. They're putting that pressure on. They're trying to get it to the Kraken territory. Schwartz still using that stick and hitting people. They're going to have to throw it down there. Literally, that's your only option. You're not skating that thing down there. Schwartz going to recover it. Trying to skate around. Going to that right side. Going to try to get that stick in there. 17 pressing it up. Free on the left. Going to fire one off. Not able to get it. It would have went a little bit more left. It could have accidentally went in there. Now Clark chasing it down. He loses the puck. Not the best at handling it. Pressure, the nerves are high. You know, lots of physicality, you have to be bracing for a hit at all times. Going to try to loop around, being met by the Duck defenders. Puck's going to make its way down to the Ducks side, where they're going to be fighting for the positioning. Clark looking to keep the puck here, and he's going to do that. They're going to have to freeze the puck. No one finding any openings here tonight. Tolnan trying to get that stick in there. 61, he stopped in his tracks. He got laid down. It's a 2v3 here. 4 defenders now for the Ducks. Trying to get something going. Still not able to make anything happen. Going to freeze that puck here again inside of the territory of the Ducks. Tolvanen coming to the defense there. Kind of stuck in his tracks there, trying to make something happen. 25 is going to skate forward to the right side to 61. He's protecting the puck, going to fire off. Little behind the back shot, kind of. Who's going to win this face-off? Let's find out. The Ducks are going to win that face-off. Going to probably look to they think to just slap something. It's a minute left. You should just be firing every single shot. It doesn't matter if it's going to go in. Just keep shooting it. Kraken pushing the pace here. They do have an opening. He should have shot it when he was originally past the blue line. He tried to take it directly in his face. Look at the stick work there. He was protecting the puck. I wish he would have fired off. You know, it probably would have been a good attempt. Kakko getting met by the defense of the Ducks. They're not going to give anything away. Fast break here by 23. Got him out of the way a little bit, but he lost the positioning. Going to pass it across to that right side. 19 trying to kick it out of the way, but he got pressed hard by the Kraken defense. Going to fire one off. Kakko not able to get anything. Tried to do a second chance while the goalie was all the way out with the players. He was away from the net, but they weren't able to fire it off quick enough. Kakko delivering a nasty shot, trying to get something, but it's too late here. 5 minutes left. Lots of aggression here. That's going to bring us to an end of regulation. We are now going to be going into OT. It's anyone's game still. 20 shots by the Kraken compared to the 8 shots of the Anaheim Ducks. Nice hit there by Clark. We got 4 minutes in this OT. This is one game where we will go to a shootout, but no more, I promise you. No more. It will always be continuous OT. Gonna fire it back around here. Clark chasing down 45. 45 trying his hardest, but he's gonna lose it. Clark's gonna press him again so he can make sure that they retain possession of the puck. And they're going to get it. Clark trying to dance around. They were trying to screen each other. They're going to meet 45 there. That was a nice attempt to stop him from getting behind the net. Clark pushing the pace by himself. Trying to fire off. Not able to get it. Going to be pressed from behind. 19 being shot. Everyone getting murked out there. He could have fired it. He should have fired it. He hesitated and got bumped. Clark coming to cut off his trajectory, and he does it. Nice attempt there defensively. They're pressing them up against the boards. What nice defense here by the Krakens. Looking to get it Kraken. Every game we have to say it. Going to press them. Clark gets it back for them. Is he going to fire? Why are they passing it so much? Someone needs to shoot that puck, but 45 is going to steal it. Racing for it. Wow. It's going to fly over the net. That was their opportunity. It wasn't too far off. Clark chasing it down. Ducks trying to recover it, but Clark's going to steal it. Throws it over. He needs to shoot it, but he's not shooting it. 7 going to recover that thing. 45 looking to beat the defenders. He's by himself there, looking to get it going. Not a good position shot. Not able to get it. 31 seconds left. Clark taking it down into the Duck territory. Shakes a defender. He fires. Just misses to the left a little bit. Going to jar up the net. Keeping it here in their positioning. It was a good attempt, but the goalie caught it there on the leg, kicked it out of the way. Would have had to fire it a little bit higher. I don't think he would have stopped it with his hand. 25 seconds here in first overtime. No team able to get it done. Too defensive. The goalies aren't giving up anything. I don't know what this looks like. Throws it down. 1v2 here. 28 looking to get something going, but spectacular defense by the Kraken. Kako was trying to get the fast break by himself, but got got shoved out of the way. That's going to bring us to an end here. He tried to run, and he baited him to not do anything. Looks like we're going to start a shootout. First up, we got number 12 for the Seattle Kraken. That's Cardi. Cardi going to fire, but not going to get it. Got 91. Nice attempt, but not able to get anything. Kraken looking to fire off. We got Larson. He's going to move to the left, try to fire off to the right. Not able to do the fake out there. And we got 28 for the Ducks. Let's see what he's going to do. He's faking right. Tried to fake left. Got it poked out by the goalie there. Stevenson going to go right, left. Trying to fire to the right. Not able to get that. The goalie's going to stop it. They're not giving anything up all night. 20 for the Ducks. Going to go right. Trying to go left. That was a good shot. That was a good attempt. But these goalies are overpowered. McMahon going to go to the right. Trying to spin around. Fake shot. And going to power shot it. Not able to get it. 45 looking for the Ducks. Going to go right. Go left. Try to fire off. Kind of to the middle there. Got blocked. Got done going from the left to the right. Going to fire off to the left. Couldn't get it. All good shots, though. Something like it's not as bad as I thought. 61 going to fake left. Going right. Trying to shoot to the left a little bit, but he wasn't able to get anything close. The goalie sniffed it out immediately. Schwartz going to the right. Oh, that was nice. I like that. He went to the right. Acted like he was going to go left. Kind of went right. Fired to the right. He was still able to stop it. 91 going left. He went right to the left. Skate right, shoot left. Larson going to start left, go right. He's faking. He's trying to fake him. It was a good attempt there, just not able to get it. Spectacular job by these goalies. I don't think anyone's going to give up at any point now. That was a good shot. You know, the Ducks are getting closer and closer. They're getting better shots in as we go. Stevenson for a second time now trying to get something going. Trying to fake him. Still trying to figure it out. Trying to fire it. He couldn't get it. 20 now, looking to get something going. Starting to the right. Ugh, they're better shots, you know, but the goalies are still stopping it in their tracks. McMahon going to start left. Trying to act like they try to protect the puck to throw off the goalie, but still not able to make a move happen. 45 looking to get something going. Really bad shot by 45 there. Done. Going to go left. Right, fired left, but the goalie caught it on his hand. 61 looking to get something going. He's going to go right, shoot left. That one hit off of the goalpost, it looked like. Here we go. We got Schwartz going on it. Going to fire, not able to get it. Brutalizing shootout here. 91 going to fake right, go left. Tried to run it in, but it got sticked out. Larson going to go left, go right, going to fire, not able to get it. 28 going to go right, go left, go right, tried to fire left, still got blocked by the goalie here. Stevenson, here we go, looking left, right, left, fires one, got Stevenson gets it for the first time here in this shootout. 20 going to look, go left, right, 20's going to get one for the Anaheim Ducks. McMahon looking to get it back. This has been a brutalizing shootout. No one's able to get it. 1-1 now. It took a long time to get here, but it's the final countdown. 45 looking to make something happen. He's going to get it here in the shootout. The Mighty Ducks are going to get the win over the Seattle Kraken.
The third star of the game.
A super long game. It felt like this game has been about an hour. It has been about an hour. That was like it's like a 15-minute shootout here. Beckett sink.
And the first star of the game. Number 1.
Yeah, that Lucas Dostal did a very good job. 22 saves, not giving anything up. Lots of pressure on him all game. Can't believe this is how they went out, but, you know, it was a great game defensively. The Kraken are going to lose here inside of a shootout. Switching over to our next game, we got New Jersey Devils, SSJ Little Rock versus the Utah Mammoth. All right, we got the New Jersey Devils making their way out here on the ice. SSJ Little Rock and the New Jersey Devils facing off against the Utah Mammoth. Love the black uniforms here by the Mammoth. Stylish. But I know the Arizona team are very sad to see the relocation of the Phoenix Coyotes, you know, once loved franchise by a lot here. You know, the only other organization to face such a loss would be Atlanta. We miss the Thrashers, but, you know, they're looking to bring hockey back to both areas. I'm sure, wow, they're going to get it going immediately here. Within seconds, Jasper Bratt firing off quick, so quick you didn't even see it. Just right, straight up. That was a perfectly placed shot going like right under his leg. Bro said, "What's up, Utah?" Siren saxophones are loud in here in Utah. Little Rock looking to try to get the puck. He's going to push 67. Little Rock fighting him, but 77 is going to come to the defense there. 67 is going to recover it. Little Rock pushing him in the back there. He's met by 3 New Jersey Devils. That's what you don't want to see. It's 3 Devils, and one of them is black-ass SSJ Little Rock. 77 going to throw it over to 6-7. 6-7 is going to get pushed by 71. 13 throwing it around. The New Jersey Devils are looking to get it out of their territory. They are going to try to get that. They're past the first blue line in the second. Racing for it. Going to get a second goal here. That's Jasper Bratt again. Wow. Look at that. Fake left. They fake right, left. Little behind the stick action. He's going to go ahead and do your dance. 27 pissed the fuck off. Play better defense. What spectacular job by New Jersey getting it done within like a minute and 30 seconds. These guys are already dominating the game here in Utah. They don't take kindly to new teams. I got something for the Vegas Knights. I got something for the Winnipeg Jets, the Krakens. I got something for all y'all. We're the original team. What team? 43, that's number 13, going to fire off a shot. 11 diving, trying to get that stick involved. 88 trying to press him, but he wasn't able to, going to miss him. 98 going to deliver a nice hit on Meyer there. Nasty hits going all over the place. Meyer going to come to the defense of 91. Skating around, trying to clear up an opening. 17 firing it back to the right side of the goalie. 11 getting slammed up against the board by Meyer. They're all fighting for the puck. Now they're going to get some good passes. 9 is, he got tripped up there. But a devilish move by the Devil. Man, he's going to get his karma though. He got slaughtered. They're slaughtering each other, all fighting there behind that first blue line. Meyer bringing it up to their side, going to fire off. Goalie's going to have to lay on it. Throws it over to 88. Passes over to 9, over to 11. 9-11 is crazy. Going to fire off. Shove him, not able to get anything going. It's an inside job for these guys. Throwing elbows. Never forget. Throws it straight down there. Now the Devils are firing off. Not able to get that shot going. Tripping him up there. 86 has it. They're going to fire off another shot. Not able to get it. Putting lots of pressure here on the Utah Mammoth. They're going to sling that thing down to the Devil territory. And 7's going to recover it. Sitting behind that goalpost. They're looking for him. They're hunting for him. Meyer screening. Going to fire it to the left side. We are now in Mammoth territory with a nice hit by Meyer, but he's going to get met by 26. 26 firing it down to 6-7. 27 has it. Going to beat his defender, but he got tripped up there a bit. Meyer going to do a nasty hit on Cruz, and they're going to fucking fight. Fight me there. Going to catch him with an uppercut immediately. He fires back with another uppercut. Nice left shot there by Cruz. Both got each other. They're just throwing. They're slugging them. It's a slugfest. No one's landing though. Nice uppercut. He put him in a headlock. Uppercuts. Nasty uppercuts. Oh, what a shot there by Meyer. Meyer gets punched though with the right. But Meyer's going to drop him. Fantastic fight there. I love that. Fantastic first period here. We got 2 goals and a fucking fist fight. Down here in Utah, it ain't nothing but gold mines and nuggets and Little Rocks. They're going to win that, but they're not going to be able to fire off a shot like he planned on. Little Rock delivering some nasty hits, but Little Rock's going to get dropped immediately. Throwing it over to the right side. Here comes the Devils. Nice pass there. Hesitated with the shot. He's going to get pressed behind the goalpost of the Utah Mammoth. Going to sit on it, but they're throwing it back. Little Rock's pressing him. He doesn't want to give up this positioning. It's a good time to get a shot off, but Little Rock's going to be slammed up against the barricade. They're pressing him 13 up against it. 82 looking to attack. He's going to slice the middle. He's going to get caught right on the backside. Little Rock skating. He's shielding. Going to throw a pass. He's going to get intercepted. He recovered it, fired off. Not able to get anything going, and the goalie's going to sit on the puck. That's Hayden right there. Played 81 games. What a health nut. Bro was healthy. All of them? You played all of them? Have you seen hockey, my guy? Like, are we looking at the stats? Did it say that? Hayden looking to win this face-off. We got a 2-2 face-off tie right now. Looking to get some momentum. The New Jersey Devils are going to take that. Meyer turning around and firing immediately. Not able to get anything. He's going to lay a nasty hit, though. Meyer's trying to get that stick involved. Now, he's able to draw that puck out there. 43 is going to fire it around. Recovered by, what a hit by Meyer right there. Mammoth trying to keep it over here in Devil territory, but the Devils are not going to give up. Going to press on Myers, going to lose that puck. Going to recover it back. Nice spin around. Threw it. Try to get the shot off. Not able to get it quick enough. Going back. He tripped him 91. That was a nasty, dirty play right there. I'm going to try to juke him out. Myers going to be found on that left side. Looking to fire off, but he got pressed. None of the Devils are really down there. I think they were all swapping. Giving them an opening. Not going to be able to get that shot off. 5 minutes left here in this first quarter. Meyer shielding them. Going to fire down to that left end here. Now we're in Mammoth territory. Meyer able to get that puck, but he's going to get pressed over. 88 throwing it over to the side. 98 going to recover it. They're being chased down by the Devils. 6-7. Looking to get something going. It was a nice shot, but he was not able to get it in there. Devils by themselves here. Hesitated. Should have fired it a lot quicker. Could have had something. He could have passed it to 2 different guys. He chose not to. 77 going to loop it around. Utah Mammoth going to recover. He had a nice opening right there. He's not shooting. They're hesitating. They are passing it nice. He's going to fire off there. Meyer delivering a hit. He tried to whack him with a stick right there. Lots of anger already, I feel like. Tried to fire that off. That was good defense by the Utah Mammoth. Going to catch him immediately, not giving up anything. Meyer trying to fire off, being pressed immediately. 13 getting hit immediately. Chasing him down. They're going to trip him again, using that stick all night long. On some Lionel Richie. There goes another stick shot. Nice hit there, though. Going to give an opening. He was able to get the stick in the way there. He had to do something. That was going to give it up.
1 minute remaining in the period.
53 should have shot that one. Fired off, and now the Utah Mammoth are going to get on the board. Nice slap shot there right after the goalie whacked it out of the way. That's Michael Carbone. That was a nice shot, too. It actually looked like it got kicked out of the way. It doesn't look like the goalie touched it. What a nice delivery there. Special delivery. Here you go. Utah getting it done here at the end of the first period. Wonder if they can take the momentum and get a second goal right away. That'd be kind of badass there. Not going to win that face-off. Chris Brown, C. Brown, going to have it. Going to fire one off, trying to get his get back there quickly right before the period ends. I like the enthusiasm, but the Utah Mammoth are now going to start pressing. Firing it over to the left side of the Utah Mammoth territory. Going to cut them off there, stopping them from being able to get anywhere. They're trying to fight to get out. 9 being chased down by 2 Devils. Going to get cut off. Brown going to recover it. Getting fought for positioning by 11. Going to throw it over to the right side. 9. Oh, that was a nice attempt right there. If they were able to get that, it would have been spectacular. In the danger zone right now, they're going to have to fight for their life here because the Utah Mammoth are giving everything that they can on this side of the rink. Chasing it to get out of there. He has an opening by himself, not able to fire and get that off. We're going to come to an end here in this first quarter after Brown gets his stick in the way and fires off the last shot. 2-1 here in this first period. What a spectacular effort from both teams here. What do you need to? Oh, I have it here tonight. Two to 1 starting off the second period. SSJ Little Rock is now in the game. Fired one off, not able to get that. 13 going to send that puck down to the left side of the new. Oh wait, I'm tripping hard. Utah going to recover. They're chasing down to the Devil side, trying to fire one off there, not able to get it. Little Rock trying to show some aggression there, keeping it on this side of the rink. I still got to figure out what Pebble is. We got 2-1 here. 18 minutes in the second. We are in Devil territory, so you got to be careful because those face-off slap shots become a tradition around here. The ref finally putting the puck down. Someone's getting tripped immediately. Meyer now attacking the left side. Going to find an opening, fires off. Not able to get that going. Utah Mammoth are going to immediately get down to the other side. Going to fire one off themselves. Love the retaliation. Going to hit them with the stick, and now they're going to have to duke it out. They're immediately going to throw it left. Wow, they're swinging it right away here. That's Cruz versus Meyer. I mean, why do I want to say they fought the last time? They punched Meyer's helmet off. They're slugging and just throwing them. They're literally just letting them fly right now. Uppercuts, lefts, fake it. Oh, that was a nice shot right there by Meyer. Trying to hit each other. Nice uppercuts being thrown by Meyer. He's spamming the uppercuts. Still trying to get some opening. Oh, look at the dodging there by Cruz. He dodged that uppercut right there too, bro. Oh, he was looking like Muhammad Ali until he got caught last minute. Gave up too many haymakers there. It's gonna be our second fight of the game. Like, tensions are building. Tensions are building. And we do have 9/11 in the building. Crazy. And we have 91. Devil's going to take this face off. Meyer racing by himself, trying to fake him out. Going to fire off, not able to get it, and gets tripped right after. Lots of defense being played here by both teams. Utah Mammoth are pushing the pace. Going to fire off there, and he gets it. Found his opening and delivered. McKenzie is that Wesner or Weser? I hate this record button, bro. Number 52 firing it off right there. Bounced off of the right side of his shoe. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. They scored on you some more. The Devils need to do something. We're gonna have to send Little Rock to go and intimidate someone. There goes Little Rock flying onto the screen like he knew I called for him. 63 gonna recover the puck, but get laid out. Little Rock firing off. He wants to get involved in the scoring. Little Rock going back and forth with the slap shots. Getting very aggressive, very angry, shoving people immediately. And that puck is going to fly all the way down to Devil territory. With Utah defenders already here, meeting them up. They're all trying to keep it there. They're going to hit a hit. SSJ Little Rock is intimidating. And Carcone's going to have to fight Little Rock. Little Rock getting hit, immediately losing his helmet. Little Rock trying to get something going, throws an uppercut. The famous uppercut wasn't working immediately. Little Rock's going to have to change something up. He's getting hit too many times. Going to grab onto him, fighting for something. Little Rock is really damaging him with the uppercuts. He finally got his hands on him, and he's letting him have it. Little Rock just spamming him. Little Rock's gonna knock his ass out. I love how he stayed into it. He stayed in it. You know, he's getting hit a lot early on. Got his hands on him, stayed patient, started delivering those fucking haymakers. We're gonna face off. Wow. Crazy. Fans got to be on their feet at this point. Not for the Mammoth, though, with your boy getting knocked out. But bad for the poor person who that's your favorite player. That's your favorite character. Getting his ass whooped here by SSJ Little Rock. Devils are going to have to freeze the puck. Nope, they throw it last minute. Little Rock fired one off, not able to get that. 13 going to recover the puck. Oh, there's going to be a fight. Who is it? It's Little Rock and Serchev. Gonna punch Little Rock's helmet off. Little Rock already throwing the uppercuts again. Trying to get something. He's not landing any of these ones this time. Spinning around both of them. Throwing hits. Little Rock trying to fake them out. Oh my God! It's that uppercut. It just lands and these guys don't know what to do. Tensions flaring up in this arena. Tied 2-2. 13 minutes in the second. Well, he's going to need a second after catching a couple of those right hands by Little Rock. You know, his dad was actually SSJ Big Rock. So he's Little Rock. Shut up, bro. That was annoying. 71 going to try to skate backwards and get beat immediately. He should have been shooting. It looked like he delivered a hit instead. Shoving SSJ Little Rock, he needs to be careful. You know, he's been fighting everyone. He's going to shove him back like you want to do it or what? He's shoving everybody. Little Rock is just intimidating people right now. Not even focused on a game of hockey. That rumor is starting to reign true. He sticked him in the face. What the fuck, Little Rock? 6'7's going to fight Little Rock. He stuck him in the face with the stick. They're duking it. Oh, nice shot there by Little Rock. Squared him in the jaw. Oh, nice uppercut by Little Rock. Throwing him. Oh, dude, he's catching him. He's just catching him. Oh, Little Rock's gonna knock him out. Oh, dude. And it's crazy because he hit him with the stick. Someone has to put rules in at this point. That's not fair. You can't hit someone with a stick, trigger a reaction to beat the shit out of them. That's not cool. He fought for his honor and he got slaughtered. I'm sure they'll get their karma. Little Rock is going to get back to being aggressive immediately after a fighting. Little Rock's trying to get the puck. He's going to get it and go behind the goalpost, racing for the other side. He has an opening. He tried to stick it, but he missed it by a little bit. That was a nice dive effort. Little Rock not able to fire anything off there. Look at the nice Utah black and blue. It's beautiful colors that the Utah Mammoth have. Going to get pressed immediately. Meyer trying to get the stick involved. Utah Mammoth taking their time, going around the net. Going to loop around, try to fire one off, but it got hit off of a skate. Throwing it around. Utah Mammoth going to recover. He got met, though, by 91. It's going to be now in Utah territory. He's going to trip him up there. You've seen that stick causing the fight earlier. Oh, here we go. We got Meyer going off against Gunther. And there they go. He punches his helmet off immediately. These two keeping the distance. He got his hands on him. Throws the uppercut immediately. He's taking some damage quickly here in this fight. Meyer not giving anything up. They're just swinging, trying to juke him out. Nice. Meyer's going to drop him. Both teams are feeling the pressure. Both teams have a chip on their shoulder. No one wants to lose here. Lots of aggression. Lots of passion in this arena. No one wants to lose. Everyone's a sore loser here. We got 6 face-offs to 6 face-offs. Both teams tied. Utah gonna win this one. Pushing the pace here. Gonna fire one off. And it's gonna go in. Did Little Rock get... No. Did Little Rock smack that in? It looked like Little Rock accidentally knocked it in. It's not gonna matter. Now the Devils are down by 1. Little Rock gonna fire one off immediately, trying to get back on the board. You don't want to lose all that momentum that you built up, but they've scored 2 goals now, and you guys haven't got back on the board. Not able to get anything going. He's gonna shove him immediately. They're gonna draw that net out. Meyer losing the puck. It's going to go down to the Utah Mammoth territory where 91's going to meet him with a hit. Myers followed behind him. Going to try to get something going. Immediately getting it knocked out of the way. Utah Mammoth going to recover it and push down. Nice. Oh, he spun him out there. Ankle breaker down there. Oh, my God. What a nasty move there. Now, you're going to have to fight. Yeah, I agree. Your homie just got chewed up like that. If it weren't for the physicality aspect, that would have been dangerous. They're just firing. And that's like his 3rd fight. That's Cocoon. He lost to SSJ Little Rock. He's going to try to fight Zingethler. What? Firing off. Oh, he's taking some damage. The Devils might lose a fight tonight. I don't know if they lost one yet. Oh, he recovered and he got him last minute. SSJ Little Rock must be teaching him how to shadow box. He's teaching them something. These boys been training. Doesn't matter, you know, you might hear the Rocky music on their side, but you're hearing the saxophones here in Utah once again. You know, Utah is now getting it done. They trailed by 2 in the first period, but they are starting to get their footing in this game. And it's only the 2nd period, you know, it's only been 6 minutes left, and we still have a whole another period. That puck's going to fly down to the Utah Mammoth side, where 63 is going to try to get it. Going to go back to the side of the Utah of the Devils. They're going to try to fire one off. He looked like he was baiting them out. If he would have probably slap shotted it, he probably could have got it in quicker, but 5 minutes here in the 2nd quarter. Utah going to win another. He tried to fire it immediately, just missed it by a little bit. I don't think the Devils would have been able to stop that. Little Rock moving around, trying to follow. That was a nice spin shot there. Little Rock delivering hits. We're going to get another fight. And there's Little Rock and Cruz again. Lots of fights here tonight. Cruz going to land some early shots on Little Rock. Little Rock has his hands on him, trying to get the uppercuts that he usually gets going in. He's hitting Little Rock, but Little Rock is still spamming. Oh, Little Rock's going to catch him right on that jaw. He's going to sit him down again. Little Rock fighting to maybe get his team some energy. You know, I can't disagree with it. You're going down. You guys are giving up a lead that you built early on in the first period. And so since that 2nd period was all Utah, you know, everything is going to be on the Devils for this 3rd period. Getting that stick in the way, 27 with nice defense. 77 going to recover it, throwing it over to that right side. Little Rock's going to hit Cruz again. These guys are not going to give it up. Guys are going at it again. Little Rock once again getting his hands on him. Uppercuts. Cruz is not going to beat Little Rock. He dropped him in like seconds. Little Rock is pissed the fuck off. Delivering so many hits here, though. Little Rock trying to keep it alive. Everybody, SeatGeek, get your seats to these games. And with these fights happening, I'm sure you want to get your seats. Nice trip there by 13. Gonna fire one off, not able to get anything going. Gonna freeze that puck. SSJ Little Rock. 14 hits tonight. You can tell, yeah, for every hit, he's had a fight. Well, it's the second quarter. Third quarter, you know, you're going to have to focus. So get your fighting out of the way now. You've got this 3 minutes. I'm sure we'll see one more fight. You know, that's why this game has felt like forever, for real. But it's great action. We got lots of scores. We got lots of fights. You know, the fans are loving it. Except bro over there with his arms crossed. Fucking nigger. Not gonna get anything there. Gonna try to get that sticking away. Not able to get that. SSJ Little Rock gonna fire off. Not gonna get anything. Gonna get that sticking away? Nope. Going to the left side. Utah Mammoth have it. Looking to see if they can get a loop around, but it's gonna be met there. 9 gonna recover it. Slap shot. Not able to get it though. Getting it out of the way quickly. Good job by the New Jersey Devil to dish it out of there. Gonna loop to get one themselves. Gets pushed last minute. 82 gonna recover for the Utah Mammoth. They're gonna push the pace on the left side. Little Rock chasing them down. Trying to get that sticking away, and Little Rock does get the sticking away right there on the right side of the goal post. If he would have let that go in, it would have been devastating. Utah keeping it over here. Little Rock is gonna fight Gunther. Really taking it to the max, saying, can't get it, we're gonna have to get it now. Looks like my girlfriend PTO'd early. She shouldn't be home yet. She's home. She must have called me on my phone, but I'm here recording. Well, that means I can knock out this other recording. We have one more game going. Only 39 seconds left here in the second quarter. New Jersey Devils are going to recover. Little Rock pushing the pace on that right side. Going to try to fire off. Not able to get that. Goalie going to actually literally sit on it. I say sitting on it a lot, but he's actually just fucking sitting on it. Yeah, you missed out. There's been like 8 fights on this fucking one. It's funny as shit. Yeah, him and Cruz fought like 3 or 4 times. Utah not able to win that. He tried to spin around and shoot that immediately, and Little Rock's going to fire up, but not able to get anything off. Utah's going to push the pace on that left side with an opening, going to fire, but not going to get it. Goalie, bro, like he did like a breakdance drop down on the puck. On some U-Gamma-Zai. That's Lawson Cruz. Fucking 3 fights for this guy. Losing to Little Rock 3 times. He tried to fight someone else and got knocked out too. Number 7 going to push the pace. We're coming to an end on the second period with a score of 3-2. New Jersey is down. They're going to walk into the locker room down 1 point here after starting the game with 2 scores. I don't know exactly how they really gave up like this, but they're going to have to get it done here in this third quarter. They're going to immediately somewhat win that face-off, but they're already losing it. Utah pushing the pace. 27 going to fire off, immediately covering it. Utah's fighting them, though. Devils pushing the pace. He's in the middle. Fired off, got blocked on the right side of the goalie's mid. Meyer's fighting to create some openings. 77 going to get shoved by Meyer. Meyer hitting 6-7. Utah pushing the pace. Nice passing, too. That's one thing the Devils aren't doing. They're not passing it. Meyer going to try to spin around, faking them out. Going to get caught. Utah taking it back to the Devil territory. 77 going to push the pace. Just barely missed him, but he got caught immediately. 6-7 being aggressive, pushing people. I'm not expecting too many fights here in the third quarter because if you're Utah, you want to hold the lead. If you're the Devils, you want to tie the game. So I would hope no one's fighting. Well, they might need to fight, honestly, but they're probably not going to. 88 looking to throw it over to 6-7 to 77. He's skating on that right side. Going to get pushed up a bit. He's behind the Devils' goalpost, and they're going to disable the one-timers. I don't know what the hell that means, but it happens. And it's enabled again. What is that? Utah going to be taking it up. Throws it over to 98. 98 going to fling it to the territory of the Devils on the right side. Trying to get it out of there. They're being met by the defenders. It's going to fly back, though. Going to trip them. And Myers going to deliver a hit. We've seen them trips lead to many fights with SSJ Little Rock actually swinging his stick at someone, causing a fight immediately. It makes sense, though. I would probably react like that myself. 13 going to recover it. Another person getting tripped, but no one's really taking it personal right now. Everyone's focused on winning the game. Firing 2 shots, not able to get anything. 13's going to collide with 43. Brown lived delivering hits. All shoving each other, fighting for that puck right now. No one giving up anything. Going to slap shot, not able to get it. Good defensive effort. What the fuck? The goalie just literally levitated outside of the goalpost and then got back in. Some expansion domain shit. Brown gonna push the pace. He's looping around trying to find an opening. Gonna hit his teammate with the puck. 11 gonna fling it down. We are now in Devil territory with 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Gonna stick him again. Brown to recover the puck. Pushing it. He's in the middle. Gonna have an opening, but not able to get. Oh, he got it. Tied the game. That's C. Brown coming at the goalie like Rihanna. That's crazy. Right between the legs, too. What a spectacular goal. Bro tried to take him out with that punch. I don't know where he was aiming, though. One of the highest scoring games we've had so far. Spectacular effort on both ends, but someone's going to have to make something work. Immediately pushing. 52 going to recover it here. Going to get pushed over. Recovered by the Devils. Going to throw it to the left. Has a free opening. A nice shot, but not able to go in. It looks like it either bounced off of his mid. It might have bounced off of the goalpost. I wish I could hear these things. It'd make these recordings so much more fun. Gonna push him there. Stuck behind the Devils' goalpost. Looking to make something happen. They're pushing the pace now. Gonna get shoved immediately. No one giving up any openings here. Ritziuk trying to get that stick in the way. 38 gonna look to get something going, gonna fire off, not able to get anything. The way he really slipped there was kind of interesting for an old game, because like that almost didn't look like an animation. Devils gonna recover it. Sitting on that left side here, stopping. He tried to take his time, tried to find a pass, but it immediately got caught. Little Rock getting shoved in the back there. 98 throwing it to 8. 8 gonna clear it across the rink. Too many 8s on here, man, because I thought the other 8 did something. What the hell? Little Rock being pushed last minute. 9 taking it, racing for it. He's going to fire off, not able to get it. Spectacular save there by the goalie, not giving anything up. Mammoth trying to fight to keep it over here. Little Rock going to come and lay bro out. Getting sticked out of the way. Utah, spectacular job on Utah right now. Little Rock has the puck back. 1v2 right now. He could have passed it. He did have a teammate there, but he didn't pass it. By himself there, Utah going to try to fire off, but not able to get it. 13 struggling to retain the puck. Little Rock going to have it. Looks like he's going to be able to get that stick in the way. Little Rock trying to screen him, but he's not able to fire that shot off. Not able to land it at least. 11 going to send it to the backside of the Devils' territory. We have 3 minutes left here in the third period. And Little Rock's looking to get something, but he's going to get bumped. 82 spinning around. He's by himself up there. Him and 27. Not able. He tried to just run it in. Got sticked out. The 2v2 right now. Able to fire off, but he didn't land that shot. 7 going to spin around. That was a nice skating. That just looked pretty. It was pretty. It was graceful, but he should have fired off sooner. 13 going to recover the puck. Slow to fire. Little Rock's going to fire instead. You know, they have to fire shots more. Not enough offensive pressure, but at the same time, maybe they're firing a good amount, because it'd be some of the games I'd be like, damn, bro, they shot the puck 30 times, and the other team only shot it 6 times. You'll probably see it at the end of this game. Got a minute and 46 seconds left, and God forbid we go into an overtime. Someone please score. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Geico and McDonald's next to each other. It's kind of funny. I don't know why. And SeatGeek. There's lots of plugs here in this Utah arena. 98 going to win that face-off. We got a minute and 40 seconds left. Meyer going to clear him. Meyer has it again. Going to try to fire off. Still not able to get anything going. Maybe he thought he scored. He just dived randomly. 6-7 going to get tripped up. And yeah, this is what I mean, guys. You know, like, you've seen all the fights happening earlier in the game. So it's like, what makes them not fight in the third quarter? I feel like I've seen people fight in the third quarter before. Gotta slam them up against the boards, though. Both teams fighting for everything, but, you know, 38 seconds left. Someone has to do something. Gonna press him up. Oh, what a nice hit by Meyer there. Trying to free up his man, being pressed up against the board. 6-7 getting pushed multiple times by Meyer. Trying to get in the way there, but he's relentless. He's just nonstop chasing it. Meyer's going to try to fire one off. I don't know why I put an S on his name. It's not there. 86 going to get it. He should have fired off immediately. He waited, tried to fire a bad angled shot. Utah pushing the pace here with 5 seconds left. Going to get shoved in the back. Looks like we're going to go into overtime. God damn it. That's 3-3 here at the end of regulation. Going into a OT where we are now doing a 4-on-4. 6-7 immediately springing for it. Going to fire a lot of shots off. Not able to hit yet. Dangerous here for the New Jersey Devils to be in that position. You don't want to give too many of those away. Trying to quickly get there, but 63 is going to be met. He's going to miss him. 52 is by himself with another teammate right behind them. There's 3 Devils. All the Devils are now over here to defend their homeland. Dadanoff not able to get anything. He's going to pass it. He had a free opening. It's a nice shot there. Not able to get it in. 6-7 by himself. Going to go and get it. There he goes. That is Lawson Cruz. I would have screamed louder, but I didn't want to scare the girlfriend. You're like, oh shit, drop her phone out of the seat. Like, oops. Well, 6-7. I don't know. What a score there by Utah Mammoth. Getting it done here in the first OT. Another loss for the New Jersey Devils. If you're looking at Little Rock, I guess he won a lot tonight. He's the only one who would have really walked away with the win here with like 7 fights in one night. Setting a record probably in NHL history. SSJ Little Rock, man. They're going to lose here in the final quarter of this game, period, intermission, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Player of the games, Jesper Bratt. Started it off with 2 goals. I don't know. I mean, we've seen him a lot. He just disappeared throughout the game. Mackenzie Weger with 1 goal. Second star of the game. And then the first star of the game, Cruz. 2 goals, lots of ass whoopings. But, you know, it's all worth it if you win the game. 34 shots for the New Jersey Devils. 20 shots for the Mammoth. 3-4 goals. 16 saves for the Devils. 31 for the Mammoth. You know, lots of the face-offs were even all night. The passing was better on the Mammoth. You know, spectacular game here, but Devils aren't going to be able to get that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have a good day. Like, comment, and subscribe if you stick around. Chipotle is my life. Goodbye.